fresh build. This is a 2025 Skyway Camper. This is the second one I have built. Fitting on a Toyota Tacoma 6-foot bed. It would also fit on it like a Tundra or a Titan. So this is the fuel for the diesel heater, which is tucked back in here between the wheel wells. It's lashed down to the frame with these heavy-duty ratchet straps that just go between the bumper and then down to the trailer hitch. In the front, it's lashed down to some D-hooks that go down into the frame on the bed. The Tacomas have these D-hooks. It's got some L-track on the back, so if you were to put some like maxi tracks or like a storage box or something. The little lights on the back here are just act as a third brake light, and those can either hook into your trailer lights, or as I have them, they're directly into the rear tail lights. So, and going on inside, the RV style latch that locks from the inside and the outside. So to get up into the trailer, you have, or the camper, you have a little step ladder. Then coming on inside to the left, you have a USB powered water system. There's a little kitchen area with slide out, place to put your stove and everything underneath. On the right hand side, you have a 30 by 72 bunk, which is standard, like a tri-fold standard mattress. There's lots of storage underneath. Depending what you put, some snowboards under there, or put some bins, duffel bags. It's all cedar lined, except for the ceiling and the back wall is nice wood, but the sides are a cedar tongue and groove. Storage up front, up above there. A small child could sleep up there. Let's zoom out. So this is a little table, so you can sit at the table and work on your laptop or eat dinner. Looking back over, there's a little kitchen area. That's the vent for the diesel heater coming out up above, warming it all up. We have a max air fan, and then up above we have a Bomar boat hatch that opens up, so on a clear day you can stand all the way up when you're cooking at the kitchen, or change into a wetsuit, or check the view. There's a fridge that plugs into this 50 amp hour battery, a little fuse block. The battery is charged while you drive. On the Toyota Tacoma, you can plug it in to a 110 outlet. Otherwise, you would need like a DC to DC charger, or the whole thing unplugs and you can take it inside and charge it. Usually lasts, the 50 amp hour lithium battery usually lasts about 3 days running the fridge and the heater. This here on the side is a little port where you can access the tie down straps for the front of the camper. It's got overland style windows that just unlatch. They're awning style, so you can have them open in the rain. They also lock one setting to let some fresh air in, just a nice little opening. They have blackout shades, and they also have bug nets, so you can have them open. There's a carbon monoxide detector, smoke alarm. The lights are just a push button. They're powered by a couple AA or AAA batteries. And those usually last like a month if you're using them full time. There's looking in the back. Here's the controller for the diesel heater. So here's looking in the back. Smells really good in here with all the cedar. And a little porthole window also opens up to let fresh air in. The fan is on. It's on like a dimmer. That's something I added because they usually come in one speed, but this way you can turn it all the way down, like if you're running it at night, just to get some air circulation. The fridge does not come with it, but sometimes in my last camper, I would store it down low when I was traveling, and then if I was camped out, I would put it up like in this spot so I could access it really easy. So this table, it's a pretty simple mechanism. This slides out. The table goes in there, which is kind of nice. You can sit like kind of sideways and look out the window, or if there's two people in here, one person could be lounging on the bed and another person could be lounging there, so it adds more space. And then there's these panels here, which are bed panels. So these just set right in there on those rails. And so you could have a 30-inch mattress and a 24-inch mattress to make up a double bed. And then this last panel that's up there would go here, which is kind of nice. If you wake up early, the other person's still sleeping, you can take one panel out and make your tea or coffee and get in and out of the camper really easily. So yeah, really cozy little space with the diesel heater going, the fan, the windows opening, create good ventilation, the skylight. So even in hot weather, there's good ventilation. Last year I went to Baja, Mexico in my camper and had like a 12-volt, like a little USB powered fan, so that would just really circulate the air. So yeah. So these just go right up here. Plenty Space to move around. Kind of a zen cabin, everything you need. Super simple. You could have a little like kind of porta potty thing underneath there if you need it. And then some kind of, you could even mount one of these little propane powered propane powered showers off the back. So, there's from the outside. So the measurement between the wheel wells is 42. Just a second here. The measurements between the wheel wells is 42 wide. The measurement from the top of up to the top of like the bed rail, there's a little bit of a gap, is 19 and a half. The standing height on the inside is 65.5 high overall, 68 high underneath the skylight, and it's 68.5 wide on the inside. These are the mounting brackets for the camper jacks. So all the corners are quadruple sealed. So the aluminum composite siding, which is painted in this kind of textured, it's called Monster Liner. When it's all bonded, and then at the corners, the sealant is put on, a Sikkens like 221 sealant to totally waterproof it. And then that is covered with a like fiber reinforced Dicor tape. And then when these aluminum corner edges go on, there's a Dicor sealant underneath, and then again it's sealed on all the edges with a another Sikkens marine grade sealant. It's very waterproof. I've remodeled a lot of old wood framed campers, and I know how they rot out. So a lot of effort was put into this camper so that would not be the case, and it would last for a long, long time. It's insulated with 1.5 inch XPS foam throughout the walls and ceiling. The tub itself is not insulated, it's just the plywood. And I've never had a problem even camping in like 20-degree weather with the diesel heater going, because it just warms it up. But if you were really to camp like in some really frigid weather, I think you could get away with putting like 3/4 foam on the floor and like on the sides, like that. A rigid foam board would fit right in there, or even just like Reflectix. I think that would pretty much, the whole thing would be completely insulated at that point. But I find because hot air rises, that having the ceiling and the walls very well insulated, that does the job. So yeah, that's the camper. It weighs 600 pounds, which is pretty amazing. Pretty hard to find for a Toyota Tacoma. So yeah, that's the camper. Thanks for checking it out.